nonetheless,
Okay.
moving on. So now we know who's going to be in the finals: Celtics, Warriors. Early predictions. Who you got winning this series?
Again, like I'm trying, look, I'm trying not to be biased, but you
Recency
obviously
bias.
see the Lake
Yeah, of
fan.
course.
I just can't. Like, not even for a podcast, I can't do it. I can't. I'm old school. I grew up as Kobe Bean Bryant being my superstar, my GOAT, and like watching the Celtics Lakers rivalry from before I was even born. It's like, damn, but Celtics have a nice team, man. I'm going for the Warriors, but I feel like if anything, the Celtics defensively have a team to probably kind of not slow it down. You know, they can't stop Curry, but at least slow him down.
Yeah,
You
yeah. I
got,
think
you
they
know, you
have a
can
lot of
throw
big
Tatum,
bodies.
Smart.
Smart defensive player of the year.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You can throw Tatum. Smart Curry. Jalen Brown can, you know, they can switch off. It's interesting to see how they're going to play defensively on the Warriors.
So I've been picking against the Celtics and the last round I picked the Mavericks to win, which obviously was a dumb decision, but I here's what I'm gonna predict. I think the Celtics are gonna win the championship, and this is why. They have so much versatility when it comes to the Warriors. Yeah, the Warriors have Kevon Looney, Draymond Green. I know Draymond Green always closes the game out at the five, and arguably could have been the defensive player of the year this year. But when you have a guy like Al Horford and a guy like Robert Williams and Grant Williams, to say the least, these guys can. They're first of all they're younger, and well, not Al Horford, but you've seen how they impacted Al Horford impacted the Boston series or the Bucks series. Then Robert Williams coming back from
Yeah, for
the
sure.
meniscus injury, coming in, and he was killing Bam. I mean, Bam was struggling, and keep in mind, Bam is a 6'9", 6'8" center. Draymond Green, 6'6", 6'7", undersized centers. I mean, I think the Boston Celtics have just so much defense against this Warriors team, and seeing them lock up Brooklyn how they did,
Yeah,
beating the Bucks and now beating the Heat. They beat. If you look at the matchups and the paths that both these teams have took, the Boston Celtics have played championship favorites each round, arguably each round. The Warriors,
you're right.
you
No,
had
you got a
Denver,
point right there.
then you have Memphis, then you have Mavericks. Tell me, they didn't play the Suns. I'm probably missing on some of the teams, but they didn't play some of these top teams in the West. So I don't know the Celtics, man, to do this, to go on the road and win Game 7. Like, come on, like you can't bet against them. And as a Laker fan, it hurts me to say the Celtics, but dude, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, come on, they're two really generational talent. I would say Jason Tatum's a generational talent, but if they can
Yeah.
win a championship now, hey, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, Tatum, hey, I won y'all a championship. Now it's time to go to LA. Kobe,
I bet
you know
right
what?
now, right? I know you're putting this on YouTube. I'm saying right now, so we can go back a couple of years. I've been telling my friends, and I'm telling them like Jason Tatum is gonna be a Laker one day.
Yeah,
Like he's
dude,
gonna
I
be a Laker. He
agree.
wants to play with a. He has
He
to. He has to.
he
Right? I
was
mean,
in the
he doesn't have to
commercial.
wear that. He doesn't have to wear that 24 in purple and gold, right? He can
He
wear a
does no.
black one with
You're
a,
right. That's a great point.
right?
And
He's
he
wearing
was in
purple
that
and
in
gold.
the 75th anniversary commercial when he was wearing the Kobe jersey. And you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? So I mean it's a
yeah.
little foreshadow. So I guess it's safe to say that we're both picking Boston in this final series. And I don't think the Warriors are gonna roll over and lose in like 5, 6 games. I think it's probably gonna go 6, maybe 7 games because the Boston Celtics, I pointed out in a short video I made today on YouTube, they have yet to lose back-to-back games in the postseason. If they would have lost tonight, it would have obviously broke that little record. But they haven't lost back-to-back post game. They I don't know, man. If you look at it, I don't think they actually will have home court advantage. So we'll have to see, man. I really like
It's gonna be
Boston's
fun.
chances.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
I
gonna be
think this
really really
was
dope.
the last four teams that we had. Like this was probably the most wanted
Yeah,
fine. At least I
I
think
agree.
even the NBA they were rooting
Of course,
for
no,
this
of
matchup
course,
because this is
I
gonna
agree.
bring more attention for sure.
I agree.
As
Well,
much as I hate seeing the Celtics going to the finals
nah,
again.
for sure, man. Yeah, me too. Me too. But you know what? It's all at the end of the day, if the Lakers are not playing, I want to see good basketball. And I think for me, good basketball outweighs my hatred or my feelings towards certain teams like the Celtics. So I think we're in store for a really, really good series.